Okay, Caroline. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. I'm so glad. So, Caroline just finished or is finishing this week the first group of the 5 to 20 method. And I just wanted to get you on and ask a couple questions about how it was for other ladies who are looking to join. So, if you would be willing to, could you just share a little bit about yourself so some of the ladies know where you're coming from?
Yeah, I am. My name is Caroline Love. I'm in Mississippi, central Mississippi, and I'm 58 years old. I'll be 59 this year. Woo! And fitness has never been my thing. I've always done a little bit for a little while and then walked away from it because I was just lost in it all. And then had a health issues early of last year of 25, and I decided to take my health seriously because the Lord gave me some extra days. So I was thankful for that. And on TikTok, I found Danielle with her fun 1 minute exercise, and I could not stop. Could not stop. It was just fabulous. It was just, I loved it. I every morning I kept on getting in. I'm like, what does she have new? What does she
Okay,
have new?
so let me ask yeah, so Caroline, I knew your name from the very beginning because you were so friendly in comments, you were duetting me in videos, you were doing the 1 minute exercises, and it was awesome. And so then I launched this 5 to 20 program and you signed up. What made you sign up for this? You really didn't know me other than TikTok. So what made you sign up for it?
Well, the first thing is for my own self, I wanted something more. And I loved your energy. Oh my goodness, girl, you are contagious. I love your energy. You're so much fun. And that alone was a big thing for me. But also, in some of the videos when you're talking about yourself, I felt connected. And when somebody is open to themselves about themselves on social media, they're honest. They are just their true self. They're not hiding anything.
Yeah.
So I love that about you and how you always instructed on some of your videos. And I was like, I'm not going to be alone. And that was something you really told us. We were not going to be alone while doing this 5 to 20th method.
Okay. So we started with 5 minutes and now we're finishing our final week with 20 minutes. I think you did the last 20-minute exercise yesterday, you said, or this morning maybe.
This
How
morning, yes.
feel? What do you like? What would you say and how did it feel? What surprised you the most about working through this and starting with the 5 minutes and then going into the 20?
Okay, now I'll be honest. The first thing was, how am I ever going to do 20 minutes? I don't know, but I trusted the progress. And we went to 5 minutes. 5 minutes were great. Your instructions was a win for me. You instructed us on how to stand up, shoulders back, all of that. And during the exercise as well, too, you said, okay, don't forget to, tuck in your glute. And just all of these instructions were there. So it wasn't a matter of, hey, get it done, I'm out of here. It was instructions throughout the workout. So I knew from the first week that I was going to be able to do the 20 minutes because you gave us instructions during the workout. It was fabulous.
That's awesome. So I'm kind of curious on that because so we meet live weekly every Wednesday. We get on Zoom, we meet as a group, we talk through things. I teach a couple things, like I share some slides to say these are the moves you're going to see, this is the form you should have. But then I let you ladies go. I let you go and I say, here's your 3 workouts for the week, and your only goal is to complete these 3. Don't overthink anything else, just complete your 3. So how did it feel when all of a sudden you were back in your house and you knew it was time for an exercise? How did it feel? Like, did you feel excited, sad, scared? Like, walk me through how
I
that.
felt confident. I felt confident
Yeah.
because of the live meetings, and you were explaining to us exactly how it's going to be. Every detail was covered. And I felt confident in myself that I'm going to be able to do this. And also, what was really great is if I had questions about it, I was able to go back and look at the live, and I've done that
Okay.
and said, this is what she said. But not only that, when I got to the 10-minute videos, during the exercises, you're telling us how to do it, which is a plus, a
Yeah.
big plus.
Right. I think I over instruct a little bit because form is so crucial,
No,
especially, if you haven't done it before. And so I'm
right.
very repetitive for a reason. And I'm really glad that stuck because I think it helped people move along. Um,
Yes.
You were awesome. We have our small groups in Facebook. We talk to each other, we cheer each other on, and you've always been such a great member, like encouraging people and answering questions. That's been amazing. I actually think that's probably one of the better parts of the group is just that you all
Yes.
talk to each other too. Like I'm in there saying, hey, check in. How did today feel? Are your triceps sore? Did you make it through the glute exercises? That type of thing. But you guys were cheering each other on too. And that was so awesome to see kind of happen.
It really was to see that I wasn't alone having difficulties with whatever it was. My shoulders hurt. I'm like, okay, I got to put the weights down. But I wasn't alone. It was nice to see that the
Yeah.
other women also felt this and were going through the same process as I was.
Yeah.
And I love that. And we were there like, we got this. Next week will be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I loved it. Okay, so one other question for you. What's one thing that you think changed for yourself throughout this? It could be physical, mental, just how you're feeling. What either surprised you or changed over our 4 weeks together?
Well, the ability to do 20 minutes, that was my biggest fear. I'm like, well, how am I going to do 20 minutes of exercise, like ongoing? I was fearful of that. But through the weeks, I know I'm repeating myself here, but through the weeks, you really believed in us, you instructed us, and I felt as each week came along that I was going to be able to do it. And not being alone, you were there. It
Yeah.
is all about you, Danielle. It really is. You
Oh,
are there for us.
I always say the first group was it was so amazing because we'd get on Zoom and I'd talk to you and I felt like I knew you all. It was so awesome. And it was
Yes.
to kind of be in a close little small group. There's 16 women in it plus me. And maybe about half joined the live calls and then I'd hear from others in private messages. And so people kind of took it to their level, but it was awesome. Okay, one last question. If you were to talk to someone, I'm really focusing this next group on 50s and 60s for sure. So women in their 50s and 60s who are consider themselves true beginners. What would you tell someone if they felt nervous about it? What's the one piece of advice you'd give them?
Do you. When you're doing the exercises, if you can't do it as long as Danielle is doing it, it's okay
Yeah.
because we will get better with time. The old saying, a body at rest stays at rest, and a body in motion stays in motion. And every one of these moments that we do, that we add on to our days, makes us better in the future. So to me, it's all about tomorrow. I can do it today, and tomorrow I'm going to be better. So, yes, we don't think we can because we haven't done it, but yes, we can. And Danielle's there to like really cheer us on.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Caroline. I really appreciate you doing this. You were such a joy to have in the group. It's been amazing. So thank you so much because I do think it'll help other ladies to hear from you having been through it. So I really appreciate it so much.
You are very welcome. I was happy to help.
All right, I'll see you in the 20-minute movement club. I'm excited for that.
Yes, you will. I was so excited about this. It'll be so much
We're gonna
fun.
do,
And
yeah, we're gonna do
yes,
8 weeks together, so double our time, and then all of a sudden it will be almost summer, and you're gonna feel such great consistency. It'll be
oh,
really good. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited about this. I really am.
Oh, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.